Hello! So, for the past 3 years, every holiday season, I share some rather funktastic, festive, upcycled style tutorials. And this year, of course, is no different. So far, what have I actually made? A mini dress, a jumpsuit, some, of course, ugly Christmas sweaters, a rather holiday-themed skirt, some elvish blouses, brooches, and even some really groove-tastic headbands. I'll put all the tutorial links below for you guys. Now, this year, of course, is no different, and I wanted to make something using kind of the stuff that everybody might already have lurking about the house, or items that can really easily be found at your local thrift or charity shop, and this is what I made! Create your very own twirly girly Christmas dress from those bits you may already have lurking about your house and my super quick, super easy tutorial.
This is Confessions of a Refashionista.
For this quick and quirky holiday dress, all you need is a festive round tablecloth that's large enough to wrap around your lower half, a coordinating sweater or top, some groovy fabric holiday decorations to finish off the dress. Now, these should definitely be made out of felt or some other kind of fabric, so your dress will be washable, scissors, and your sewing gear. So your first step is to simply fold the tablecloth in half as evenly as possible. Now, don't worry if the tablecloth hems aren't perfectly lined up. It's really not a problem if there's a few centimeters or millimeters kind of extra on one side. It really won't be noticeable once the dress is finished. Next, fold your tablecloth in half again. So you should now have 4 layers of fabric and a triangular shape with a point at the top.
Hello, are you enjoying this video? Then why don't you subscribe to the Confessions of a Refashionista channel, follow Sherry on social media, and buy her $3 ebooks. They are packed with fantastic Refashionista tutorials. The link is down below. You can even get a deal with 645 code. That code 645. 645. Okay, you go back and finish the video.
Now, for this next step, I don't like doing a bunch of math or measuring or trying to figure out, the circumference of a circle I need to cut out for my waist. So I kind of take the easy way out and I simply fold my top in half and then lay it on the top of the point here with the edges lined up as best as I can get them. Then I mark each side with a pin so I know where to cut. And then I just chop out kind of a semicircle from that area. Okay, so next you want to open up the tablecloth and make sure you can slip it over your hips and actually over your bust and head as well. If you cannot, you can always chop off a little bit more until you actually can comfortably pull it on and off your body. It appears chopped a bit too much off of mine because I can pull it over my hips and entire body, and I'm wearing jeans and a sweatshirt. But that's okay. It'll all work out in the end, and this is what refashioning is all about, coming up with solutions for reuse problems and little mistakes that are made when you are cutting fabric. Next, flip your top inside out and place it over top of the tablecloth with right sides facing and the hem of the top lined up with the hole of the tablecloth. Now, I always like to use kind of stretchy tops or knits when I'm making these kind of tablecloth skirt dresses, just because sometimes I do cut the hole a bit too big, as I did this time. And if it's a stretchy top fabric, I can just stretch that to match up with the exact width of the hole that I chopped. So once everything is together nicely, go ahead and stitch it all up with a tight, wide zigzag. Once you have the two pieces all nicely stitched up together, go ahead and flip it right side out, and your dress could now be complete. But if you're like me, you probably want to add some more kind of holiday flair to it. And that's why I'm so glad I scored these groovy little patches at the thrift shop. I mean, you can really use any kind of fabric ornaments at all. But now comes the fun part, figuring out where to put these and stitching them on. Because I knew I was also going to be making a festive holiday belt to wear with the dress, I simply added a couple patches to the sleeve cuffs and one to the neckline. To create your own festive wrap belt, all you need to do is grab two holiday-themed neckties and stitch them together. I'll put the tutorial below. I love my groovy tablecloth Christmas dress. It is cozy, it is comfy, it looks fabulous with my fab thrifted sequin beret and my groovy elf tights. For loads more holiday tips and tricks and rockin' Refashionista DIYs, head on over to my Confessions of a Refashionista at awesomesaucehattery.com. And as always, share your fave tutorials with your online circles. And have a happy holiday. And stay tuned for more groovy festive makes. And until next time, I'll catch ya on the zigzag.